Welcome back to CTV Morning Live. There's a look at how you can get a hold of us for our Ask the Expert segment with Dominique Levesque Bridal. 789-6559, extension 2803 is the number. You can always send us a question via our Facebook page, our Twitter handle, and also send us an email directly to ottawa.morning@ctv.ca. Right, Dominique is joining us, and really quite a fascinating topic right now that we're going to be hitting on, especially for this first segment. It's something that you've seen, it's something that's been in the media a lot more frequently, and that's the same with so many products, counterfeits and fakes, and it comes down to wedding dresses as well.
Wedding dresses, it's a big issue. And what's unfortunate is that websites, it's really easy to make a website look nice, look legitimate. They show the same picture of the product as the manufacturer used on their website. And of course, the amount of money that they're asking for the product is ridiculous, like a $300 wedding dress that's comparable in store to maybe a $2,500 wedding dress. The bride thinks she's getting ripped off at the bridal store, and then she thinks she's getting great value online, and she buys a dress, and of course what she receives is nowhere near the quality of the dress that she's expecting to get.
Okay, so we're going to take an example, just so that so this is a recent ad that you saw, or that this was an ad of a dress?
This was an ad of a dress. This is a designer we carry. I know it might be a little bit difficult to see with the television. It's actually the Suzanne from Maggie Sottero. It's a dress that's been discontinued for a little while now. It's a dress that should have retailed over $2,000 in store. We saw
I mean, it's a beautiful dress in this picture. It's beautiful. Yes.
It's a beautiful dress, and it's a great designer. They make their dresses really well. The fit in there, the construction in the dress is beautiful. Now, for that dress, we saw this particular picture online in the ad, and then we ordered it in with tax and duties, because of course when you buy anything that's online, you have to pay shipping, you have to pay duties, you have to pay a whole lot of other expenses. You have to get it pressed when the dress comes in because it comes folded in a box. Those are all expenses that you have to add to the price of your dress. So this one cost about $300 US to get it in with shipping. And this is what came in.
So this is what you saw.
This is what I saw. And this is what came in.
So again, so this was what you thought you were buying online.
Yeah.
And then how drastic is this? For me, when you went like this is the structure.
This is the structure inside the dress. So, you know, the construction.
Oh my goodness.
And if we want to compare with a regular dress, I'll just flip this one over.
That's construction.
Full construction inside. So you have boning across the bust. I mean, this will support you.
I'm scared to hold it too tightly because it could actually just rip off with the string right there.
It's just like a little thing. And there's no
shoulder
boning.
pad.
Yeah, a little shoulder pad. There's no boning. The lace used obviously is very, very inexpensive.
And not what we saw.
Not what we saw in the picture.
I didn't see this in the picture either. No, these little red.
There's no mention of
well, this one doesn't even have a bead in there.
Yeah, missing a bead. No crinoline underneath to give the full volume that's in there. So obviously, not at all the same quality of dress. But there's brides that we see on a regular basis in the store that come in, and they're last minute. They don't have a dress because this is what happened.
Are they in tears, I'm sure, coming in thinking that they've found this great value online and the beautiful dress, and then they realize that it's just not anything close to what they thought or fits or how expected?
The ones that are upfront with us tend to be like that, but you also have the very embarrassed bride that, you know, she maybe have read the reviews, but she thought, you know what, it's just propaganda from the bridal industry. They want us to go and shop in their shop, not online, and I know I'm buying stuff online all the time and it comes in great, yet they come in and the dress is not what they expected. I mean, that's the story that we get in the store all the time. One thing that's changed a lot in the industry is the US market has rebelled against this quite a bit. Counterfeiter is a huge problem. The industry in the US is much, much larger than our industry in Canada. And there's actually an association that is against the counterfeiting, and they have Homeland Security on it. Any products that is coming in, if it is from a counterfeit company, gets seized and gets destroyed. So some brides don't even get their dress back.
Because they're catching it at the border. Knowing that this is a counterfeit company, and so they're never actually receiving even the fake dress that they thought they were getting.
Also, some people think, well, it's okay, I purchased it through PayPal. PayPal is also working with the lawsuit that's being held in the US. So what's happening is the money is being seized. The manufacturer is not getting the money, the consumer is not getting the money back either, because the money is being seized.
So this is something that has recently been brought to the attention of the general public, something that's been affecting the bridal industry for quite some time. But definitely keep that in mind for those of you who kind of are thinking, and it's great to be able to search online because you get lots of ideas, you know, and then you get to know a designer, and so when they come into the store, they can say, listen, this is the type of designer that I like, these are the dresses that I'm liking, and then at that point you can start to kind of make comparable decisions.
And I mean, it happens in all price point. We have some girls that come in and it's because they don't have a big budget, but they want the big dress. We have options for them, and I brought some in the second segment that will show a little bit. But it also happens in a bigger budget. We have some girls that fell in love with an Amsal or a Monique Levesque, which is a $5,000–$10,000 dress, and they come into the store and
they tried to get it online.
You know, well, they try to get it online because obviously we don't carry that designer. We don't carry copies of that designer either. So if you want that dress, it's that price. So what we ask people, if you have something, if a specific budget in mind, be honest about it, come in and we'll show you options.
We'll find it. Very interesting. I had no idea. This was fascinating. If you have any questions for Dominique, especially on a subject like this, give us a call, 789-6559, extension 2803. You can always send us a message via Facebook, via Twitter, and via our email. We'll be back with more right after this.